Hello, I'm Roger Wetzel, and I want to welcome you to the first in a series entitled The 21st Century Human. We're living in a time like no other, with 7+ billion people on this planet we call home, all searching for meaning, purpose, and happiness. All the while, current systems that seem to have served us in the past are no longer doing so. Everywhere we turn, it seems that there is evidence of impending chaos, with many, if not most people, clinging desperately to what they've known in the past, hoping beyond hope that some form of familiar stability will return to their lives. Fortunately for all of us, we're emerging into something new and different, and none of us knows exactly what that's going to look like or what it will be, but it will be exciting. If we take a good look at what lies before us, we will see that in this so-called unstable world of ours, the only thing that's guaranteed is change. But what kind of change? And how will each of us handle the change that will affect us and those around us? Will we live our lives from the same fear that has plagued us our entire lives, or will we be willing to take the necessary and momentous leap into something different and new, learning to love ourselves fully and deeply, and becoming different human beings in the process? We now find ourselves living in a world of what I call instantness. We want something, whatever it might be, and we want it now. And while some of us used to be told that patience was a virtue, technology has short-circuited this virtue for the most part. Immediate gratification. Take a pill or two or three, go shopping, and everything will be all right with the world. This has us believing that we do not need to do the deep and sometimes necessary, messy internal work to change our world and our lives. Now, a great example of this was the movie The Secret. It was based on the law of attraction, and while I'm a firm believer that how and what we think impacts our lives in many different ways, this movie led people to believe that all you had to do was have positive thoughts and visualize money, and it would magically appear. And yet, at the same time, how and what we think does attract more of the same, which I'll discuss later. There is more to this story as I see it, however, and that is that most of humanity is operating on outdated human software, and that the only way, for example, the law of attraction will work is if we update our software. 30 years ago, Apple came out with its first computer, and over the years they've introduced many new computers and different versions of operating systems. Now, can you imagine having the newest MacBook Pro running 30-year-old software? The newest computer, no matter how great it would be useless with 30-year-old software. And yet, this is the human condition. This, in effect, is what's going on with humans. We're wandering around, wondering how our lives can improve, wanting them to be different, visualizing the things that we would like to manifest, learning something new, taking a workshop and then another workshop, all the while running on old, outdated software. And as we know, the results have been less than stellar. The key to becoming a 21st century human is that we must take the necessary steps to update our own human software, and there's no magic pill. It will be easy at times and difficult at others. There will be pain, and things will get messy. But when we make it through the eye of the needle and emerge out the other side, ourselves and the world around us will be entirely different. As John F. Kennedy said in his inaugural address, "Let the word go forth from this time and this place. The 21st century human must seek to change and evolve. There are no other options."